Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jay here. So, I've been hit with a lot of messages and DMs or private messages on how to use the signal alignment strategy. Um, and so, okay, I'm gonna make a video for you guys. Um, so first off, we're gonna start off with the checklist, right? So the checklist is going to be we're going to be using the NQ chart. And now you can use it for M&Q as well. I've tried it on M&Q as well, but primarily it'll be on NQ. The time window will be 9:30 a.m. Eastern to 12 p.m. Eastern. That's our time window. Because this is made for basically me. I work in after the afternoon and evening, so I need to have time to trade in the morning. But it's going to be over the 1 minute and the 2 minute signal alignment, right? And so the requirements or filters is that the closing dot, the white dot on the SMM indicator needs to be above or below 100 EMA, 200 EMA, and VWAP. And the target will be either 40 ticks. You could do 40 ticks or you can do 60 ticks. Now, just so you know, if you have a hard stop at 120 ticks, if you lose one trade, it's going to take you 40, 12. It's going to take you three times it's going to take you 3 wins in order to get back to where you were. So you can use 60, right? So 612, 120. So if that's going to take two trades to get you back to where you were. So lately, I've been using the 60 instead of the 40, but this whole strategy was built on taking 40 ticks TP. And so your stop is going to be either outside the profit wave, or you can use a close, like a hard stop of 120 ticks. And then your contract wise, this is all subjective, right? For your contract, you can use how many contracts that you want. But I primarily use 5 micros. Um, And yeah, that's mainly it. So if you are beginning like 100% starting from the beginning, you are brand new to the Discord, you are brand new to the indicator. So let's just say you just bought it, right? You just bought the indicator. So boom, you download this, right? You download it. And so I'm pretty sure you watched this as well, Justin's video on how to incorporate this into TradingView, but I'm gonna do it again, just to demonstrate. So here I have the when you go on TradingView, you'll have this area up here, right? If you want to have two charts at the same time, you need to be on the essential plan, I believe, and the other plans that's up above the essential. If you have TradingView free, which I highly doubt anyone here who's watching this video right now has the free TradingView. If they've already gotten the indicator, they already have an idea on where this indicator needs to be. And so you click that, you're going to click this double setup here. It's going to have it side to side, or you can do top and bottom. But I'm going to do side by side because that's just easier for me. So once you do that, you want to head into your so you want to go into Pine Editor. You want to create a new indicator. Once you do that, I'm going to maximize it there. And so you're just going to, let me see here. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find it. So you're gonna copy everything that's inside that node file, and then you're just gonna paste it in here, paste the whole entire code in here. Um, let me see. Yep. Okay, and then you want to just add it to the chart. First you want to save it, so I'm gonna save this as um YouTube tutorial. Alignment. So I'm just gonna save that as that. I'm gonna add this to the chart. It's gonna add it to the chart. Okay, and then now you want to do the same for the second chart. You want to click on this chart. You want to head down to Pine Editor, open it up, and then you want to do the same for this chart. Click here, add. Now you're done. Okay. So we're just gonna do some aesthetics because this is too bright for me. So I'm just gonna double click. I'm just gonna lower everything down. I don't want that on. Profit target. We are going to be targeting 60 ticks. Just remember that. I'm gonna set this to 1,000. Profit wave. Gonna turn everything down here. It's a little too bright for me. Okay. Real price. Okay. Okay. That's good. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's good. Then I'm gonna do the same for this chart. And then I'll 60 ticks. 1,000. Down. Disable this. Real price. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think that's good. Just let me get this one up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, okay. So now that we have everything set up, right? So this is going to be the 1 minute and 2 minute alignment signal. So do you see my crosshair? How it has a vertical line and a horizontal line, right? So most of the time, what's going to happen is you're going to see a 1 minute signal, which is on the left chart here. You're going to see, most of the time, you're going to see the 1 minute signal pop up first before you see the 2 minute, right? Because the 2 minutes is a higher time frame. So most of the time, you're going to want to wait until the 2 minute pops up. I mean, the 1 minute pops up first. Let's just find one here. So I'm going to hover over. This is just backtesting purposes, but doing this live is more better because you get to see the signal like right then and there. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think we have one here. Yep. So if you want to see closer, if you're watching this really close, just watch it really close. Watch my horizontal line here. I'm actually going to make my crosshair lines yellow so everyone can see. Crosshair yellow. Okay, there we go. So, oh, let me do this for this one too. Okay. So if we just drag, I'm gonna plot a vertical line here with Alt V, or you can do, I think it's Option V, or I'm not sure on the Mac, but something V, right? So I'm gonna make this yellow. So let's say this is playing out live, right? This is playing out live. Boom. Each candle is going by live. Boom, boom, boom. Buy signal pops up first, right? The buy signal will pop up first on the 1 minute time frame, right? So let's say the 1 minute time frame is already plotted this buy. Then you can see over here, the 2 minute signal will also plot one as well. So this is a signal alignment, right? Now, is this a valid signal alignment? No, right? It's not, because if so I made a custom indicator just for this tutorial, but this indicator is just basically your 100 EMA, 200 EMA, and VWAP, right? The white line is representing the VWAP. The 200 EMA is representing the blue line, and then 100 is the yellow line. But if you are just setting this up, you can actually go here, just type in EMA, and then just press this 2 times, and then you want to look for VWAP. VWAP. Let's say we're setting a VWAP, right? You want to click it. Once you have it in here, it's going to look different, right? So we're going to see something different. You're going to see this big giant blue, just thing here, right? So you're going to go to settings. Let's just turn mine off, right? Let's turn mine off. VWAP. Style. You want to, I have mine on white, so I like to change that to white, and I do like to do the thickness one. You're going to disable the upper band, disable the lower band, and you're going to disable the band's fill. And that's your VWAP line, right? So if I do this, it's exactly the same. I'm going to disable that. And so now you have the two EMAs, 100 EMA, 200 EMA, and VWAP, right? Now we want this signal. If we're underneath here, we want to see a cell alignment signal. Now, do we get that? No, we don't. We do have a buy signal. So that's not a valid, even though it's 11:25, it's before the cutoff time. This is not a valid signal, so we're not going to take it. So let's just keep going back then, right? Let's just keep going back and see. I know it's hindsight, but you will see this in real time. So let's just keep going back. I'm on the 1 minute time frame right now, the 1 minute chart. And so we have one for Thursday the 26th. Now I know I already have it plotted, but that's just so I can find it more easier for you guys. And so we're going to go on the 2 minute. Just drag it over. Sorry, I just had dinner. Okay, so our time window, right? 9:30 all the way to 12, we're going to be searching for a signal alignment. Now, as you just keep scrolling by, okay, we're hovering over the 2 minute right now buy signal. Is our vertical line on the 1 minute aligned with the 2 minute signal? No, it's not. It's actually 1 bar over. It's actually two more bars over before it starts aligning on a 2 minute chart. So if you just do this, if you just go by, right? 1, 2, like 2 bars, right, on a 1 minute will count as 2 minute, right? So that's why it doesn't have to always be exactly an even number when we're aligning with the 2 minute, because of this fact right here. When you go one more, right, on a 1 minute, 9:41, our vertical line crosshair on the 2 minute still has not changed. And then so if I go one more, it's going to change. Boom, it moved. That's because we're on a new 2 minute candle. And so you just keep doing this. Is our one, now we're on the sell signal on the 1 minute. Is that aligned with the 2 minute? No, it's not. So that's not a valid trade. It's not even a signal alignment. And we just keep doing this. We just keep doing this over and over. This is just back testing purposes. But we do have an alignment live. Boom, this hits. We're going to see the 1 minute first. and then we're gonna see the 2 minute. Now, the checklist, what does the checklist follow, right? Closing dot, the white dot above or below the 100 EMA, 200 EMA, and VWAP. Now, do we have that? Yes, we do. We are on the NQ chart, NQ ticker, and then it is 11:42. We're before 12 cutoff time. So now we have the buy signal popping up. And now I'm going to get my measuring tool. It's just a ruler. You can do shift click as well. Just drag from the white line. Going to go up 60 ticks. Boom. Where do we hit that? Hit it over here. So starting from this time to when we hit it, it took us 25 minutes to hit this. Now, why did it take us 25 minutes? Because we barely have any momentum. It's normally from 11:30 to 12, you're going to see the momentum really drop. It's just most of the time, right? Because you got to have that momentum. So this one was a good trade. This is valid. This is over the real dot close, which is the white dot, is over the 100 EMA, which is the yellow line. It's over the 200 EMA, the blue line, and it's over the VWAP. So now I'm gonna go over. Let's just keep doing some more examples, right? We have a big run up here, but there was no alignment, so I'm not going to be taking that. Now, this is what I tell you guys. You really need a lot of patience when it comes to this strategy. Even though it is a really high win rate, so far, right? Every trade is bound to lose, but even though it's a super high win rate, it takes a really long time, or there's not a lot of trades during the week with this indicator. I mean, with this strategy. So it's gonna be popping up maybe 2 or 3 times a week, right? And so even though it's a really high win rate, right? You can choose to go 5 minis, 5 micros, 1 mini, 2 minis, 3 micros. It's up to you, really. But for me personally, I'm gonna do 5 micros. Now, 5 micros setting for 60 ticks. That's what 68. That's 150, right? So wait, did I get that right? Yeah, 150. So that's $150. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Times two. Yeah. So 150. I'm striving for 150 to $150 every single time that this signal pops up. And so that's what, if we get that 2 or 3 times a week, that's like 450. 450 if you get it like 2 times. You get it 2 times, that's like that's 300. Sorry, I'm bad at math, so I'm using a calculator. That's 300. So how many times did we win this week? So we won this week for Christmas week. We won. That's Monday. So here, one time. We won one time. We only won one time this week with the alignment, which is Thursday at 11:42. So now let's go to last week, right? So we're just gonna do this last week. I'm just gonna go over with you guys. So where is last week? Okay, Friday. Let's see if we have one here. I do have one marked. So boom, right? Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that my target profit is set at 60 ticks. Okay, so let me just draw it out for you. So 930 is over here. right? 9:30 opening. And now we're just gonna keep scanning, right? So me backtesting, I know for a fact that we do have we have two signals here, right? But only one of these is valid. So I'm gonna go over that with you right now. And so it's this one right here. So if we just markets open, boom, 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 we just keep going by, a minute at a time. Okay, what do you know? Look at that, right? So 9:47, moving to the next 2-minute candle. Boom, 9:48. So now I'm just gonna put a vertical line here. Right? So is this a valid trade? Is this a valid alignment signal? No, it's not. But is it a alignment signal? Yes. It's an alignment, but it's not a valid alignment signal. You know why? Because we have the dot. We have the dot. Now when you're validating these alignments, right? You want to look at the 2-minute because the 2-minute is always going to be the last one to close. So during this time, if you're watching this live, right, you're going to see the 1-minute sell signal pop up, right? And then it's going to close. And then now we're going to move on to the next candle, which is the 9:49 candle before it moves to the next 2-minute candle, which is, if you can watch my 2-minute chart, when I move over to the 9:50 candle, boom, right, it changes. So that's why the first one that will always pop up will be the 1-minute signal. Then you want to wait for the 2-minute signal to enter, right? But this is not a valid one, so we're not going to take that. I'm going to delete this line now. This is the next valid signal. Boom. You can see how our crosshair on the 1-minute changes to 10:04 to 10:05, and we're still on a 2-minute candle on the 2-minute chart to the right. So 10:05. Usually, okay, so when it plots on an even number, when the 1-minute is on an even number like this one, you're gonna see the 1-minute first, right? So, but this time we're seeing both of these signals pop up at the same time because the 1-minute buy signal is on the 10:05 candle, but we're still within the 2-minute candle on the 2-minute time frame. So now that this candle ends, you want to look at the 2-minute, right? You're gonna, since both of these, since the 1-minute is on an uneven number, on an odd number, it's normally going to be at the last minute of the 2-minute candle. So once that closes, right, 3, 2, 1, and then you enter, you know that this is valid. Everything checks the checklist, right? The real dot closes over the VWAP, 100 EMA, 200 EMA, right? And time signal alignment, right? Hover over the 1-minute, drop down a vertical line, boom. The buy signals are the same. So once the 2-minute ends, 3, 2, 1, enter, right? You're going to enter. And for 60 ticks, boom, we already hit that within the next candle that opens. Right. And then we had this big, strong pullback, and then we start lifting off again. So let's keep going. I'm gonna do two more. And then, oh, actually, let's just do this week and then maybe the next week over. So let me see if I can find one more. Oh, here we go. So this is our first loss, right? Now, mind you, this is only the first loss after, trying out for the whole month. I've actually backtested the whole entire month of December. This is our only loss. See if I can go back. So I actually didn't try this yet, but I didn't look to see if the 1-minute was also needed its candle or real close below all three. But if I did count that, this wouldn't have counted. It was only valid for the 2 minute. So I'm going to have to give this a 50-50 because the 1 minute sell candle closed inside above VWAP instead of below. But on a 2 minute, we have the real close below all three. Uh if I did count this, this would be a first loss. If I didn't count this wouldn't be a loss. And we'd still have a 100% win rate for the month of December. But as you can see, we had this big giant drawback. So we entered in on the 2 minute, right? What do you see here? Yeah. So this is the end of the 2 minute. And so, yeah, that would have been a major loss right there. Now, if you did a 120 tick stop loss, you still would have been stopped out on the next candle. So that counts as a first loss for the month of December. But if I didn't count the 1 minute being inside of the VWAP and a 200 EMA here, then this wouldn't have counted at all. But let's go to the next one. Okay, so we're on Monday the 16th at 9:30 a.m. Okay, so let's head on over to Monday. Okay, here we go. So Monday, right? We're on Monday. Send for you. We have a buy signal. So wait. 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. So right on market candle. Market opening candle. Boom. 9:30. Right. So we have 9:30. Okay, so this is an even number on the 1 minute. So it's going to be the first candle. 1 minute first, that'll pop up. And then the 2 minute is going to pop up right after it, which is this one. Right after the 2 minute ends, 3, 2, 1, enter. And you get 60 ticks, just like that. Just like that. So from here, boom, you get 60 ticks. Right here, 60 ticks. So that's that week. And I'm not sure on the 1 minute if we can go any further than here. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay, so that's all that we can go, which is, I hate that, but you got to do what you got. So that means for this week, we have one. Okay, so we had one, two, three. We had three trades, three alignment signal trades for this week, and one of them was a loss, right? So that's if you had a stop of 120, right? So and then you won these two. If you won um if you won the one on Monday and you won the one on Friday, right? So that's a break even week because 60/60 is 120 and then you lost 120 on this day on Thursday. So it's a break even week. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine. I'm totally fine with that. We have the rest of the month, right? And so I backtested this for December. We have, I think it was 14. No. Six, around six or eight trades, alignment trades for the month of December. And if we counted this one, this is the only loss for this month, guys. That's a pretty good strategy. I'm not gonna lie. All it takes is just patience and waiting. 9:30, 9:30 to 12 is our time window. NQ chart. We're looking for a 1 and 2 minute signal alignment. Closing dot, the white dot above or below the 100 EMA, 200 EMA, and VWAP. The yellow line, blue line, and white line. And then your target is 40 ticks, or you can target 60 ticks. Um, and then you can either have a hard stop of 120 ticks, or you can have just your whenever the white dot closes outside of the profit wave on the opposite side. So I guess if we're looking at this one, right, our loss, we would have lost or took our trade out at this candle right here, where the dot closed outside the profit wave on the opposite side. So if we're selling, right, we're selling right here. Oh man, 244 ticks. Wow, that's crazy. But me personally, I would have a 120 tick stop. And then we have a 1 mini contract slash 5 micros. And it's also subjective. If you guys want the link for my trading journal, where I have everything documented, so it's going to go over, the month of October, November, and December, right? So November, we have all the alignments, right? All the alignments for December. I mean, November. I have it all documented, and so I need to update it. But yeah, that's about it for you guys. If you have any other questions, my Discord will be in the description, and also the SMM indicator is Justin's indicator. YouTube channel is Simple Market Metrics. You can find it there. Get the indicator there. It's a really nice indicator. I'm just a person who's finding his way with the indicator. You don't have to trade this way. You don't have to, but this is just my strategy that I use with this indicator. I also have another strategy that I use for levels. I could probably go through with it here. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, I'll have my Discord in the bio or description, and then I will have my journal link also in the description, and I'll also have a link towards the Gumroad for the SMM indicator. And yeah, if you have any other questions, just message me. I'll be happy to message you. And yeah, you guys have a good one.